Well, hello and welcome back to Zielonka. So, what have we got to do today, you might ask? And I might have an answer. So, the field over here, field 63, needs to be planted. And we're going to plant it with parsnips. We have everything all set up already. Do we? Maybe? Don't know. Let's grab hold of the planter. I don't know if it's got any seed in it or not. So let's just get it connected. It does have seed in it. I don't know how far this will go, but that's okay. We can always pop to the store with the case tractor. So yeah, we need to get parsnips planted in the ground first of all, and then we need to mulch and fertilize between the vines for the olives. But let's get this unfolded, because that is job number one. Already set to parsnips, which is good. So yeah, as discussed before, because we're using precision farming, ridging doesn't give us anything at all when looking at this. Oh, let's just double check the cows are okay before we carry on. Yep, cows are fine, chickens are fine, we're good. So yeah, ridging doesn't give you anything at all with precision farming. At least I can't work it out if it does. So that's sort of the big problem there. But we will fertilise anyway. We'll get it sprayed. It will need both herbicide and fertiliser. Well, I think it will need herbicide anyway. I'm fairly sure. Although the weeds weren't growing here before, we cultivated this a long time ago. It's a bit weird. Seems to be using seed at a fairly reasonable rate, so I can't imagine that if we don't have enough seed here that we'll need much more. Might be able to get some out of the seeder, in fact, instead of going to buy some more, because we need to hang on to our £59,000 for harvesters. We need to rent harvesters, both vegetable and potato. We've got a cereal crop harvester though, right up there. There it is, just to prove it. But we don't. Yeah, we don't have a vegetable or a potato harvester. I'll probably get trailed ones for both. But yeah, we will see. We will see. I will certainly get a trailed one for the vegetables, I think. But potatoes, I don't know yet. Right, so we're using about 2% of the seed allocation per strip. So we should be able to get this whole field done in what seed we've got in there, to be perfectly honest. I don't see it giving us any problems at all. Right, so we're going to crack on and get this done, and after that we will focus on the olives. Well, there we go. This is the final strip down the field. We've still got 6% seed. So yeah, we didn't use it at all. We didn't use it all at all. Yeah, I think that's really gone quite quickly, to be perfectly honest. Really is a pleasure to use these sort of planting machines. Really like it. Very nice and just feels smooth and relaxing. Oh, what's happened there? That's a bit odd. Right. Very strange. Looks like almost destroyed crop. Maybe there was something at the edge there that I hadn't seen. Anyway, let's get this put back. No point disconnecting it because we don't need to use the tractor again. We're going to be working in the olive grove. Be useful to pick up all those bales at some point, but I might want to rent a automatic bale collection tool. So the olives are in the growth stage at the minute, which means I should be able to mulch them. If I can't, then I don't know what's going on with it. Really don't. It would be extremely handy to be able to mulch. If I can't, then I'll be really confused. But we're going to give it a go. We need to disconnect that. Now the mulcher I have bought, I have set up for rear tractor use. I can set it up for front tractor use, I think. But if we do that, we might be able to spray and mulch at the same time, which would save us a lot of time and effort. Right, let's see if I can reconfigure it in here. I don't know if it's possible. I might be parked too far away. No, I'm not. Good. If we customize it to front attach, didn't cost us anything, which is fantastic. Then we can attach it to the front of the tractor. Attach the sprayer to the back of the tractor. Do I want the sprayer on, or do I want the plough on? Subsoiler. Let's put the sprayer on. Right, that's full of fertiliser. Brilliant. Love this little Landini. It's a lovely little tractor. It really is. Right, so first thing then is lower the mulcher. Not that it appears to be doing anything at all, but that's where we are. The second thing then is switch on the sprayer. Yes, that's right. So yeah, mulcher is not working as far as I can tell. However, we are spraying. I really don't know that I've figured out how to use this. It might well be that mulching is only applicable to grapevines, possibly. Just don't know. I just don't know. But anyway, it mulched those weeds. Right, well, if the mulcher is not going to work, I will lift it up and just use it as a fancy front weight. There we go. We are going to go down each and every vine and get them all fully fertilised. I shouldn't say vine, I should say grove. They're olive groves. But yeah, we'll get them all fully fertilised. Come on, Landini. Change direction quicker. We can see where we've been because the ground is turning a slightly dark colour. So it shouldn't take too long to get all of these done. And then I think we're going to be finally getting rid of that pile of stones. We'll pick up the stones and we'll get them shifted over to the crusher, the debris crusher.
I've got the badness in me. You know what you gotta do. If you got any sanity.
Here we go then. Last trip down the grove here. Done this grove. And we're all fully fertilised, which is going to be fantastic for our harvesting. I was thinking I might have a look at using that trailed harvester this year. We'll see what our financial situation is and how much it is to lease it. There's the Oxbow trailed harvester, which would be, I don't know if it's just grapes. Let's have a quick look. Have a quick look. This is not trailed. This is trailed. Where are we? Grape technology. We're gonna come under there. Not that one. Let's have a look at DLCs, Oxbow pack. Right, so that's the grape part of it. Oh no, it's only grapes. Fudge. Well, we'll have to go with what we know then. I think I investigated that last year as well. It's a shame, but that's where we are. Okay, so now the goal for the rest of the day is to shift that stone pile and send it up to the crusher. And for that we will need our big trailer. Where's my Fiat? There it is. So we'll get the Fiat on the big trailer. Then we'll get the bucket onto the... Oh yes, it's still got wheat in it, isn't it? Get the bucket onto the case tractor. Top them up a little bit. And then we'll just have to dump the rest off in the silo. But yeah, if we get the bucket in the case tractor, then we can fill this up with stones. Well, not fill it, but you know, put that pile of stones into it, which won't be filling it. There we go. That's all the wheat out. This trailer's seen better days, hasn't it? Look at it, all battered about. Beautiful trailer though, I do like it. Right, so Let's put this up here right next to where we need it. That should be good there. And then we'll move the flatbed back out of the way and try and find our bucket. Anybody know where I left the bucket? Did I even have it? I must have had a bucket. Yeah, I know where it is. It's over by the potatoes, isn't it? Right. We'll need the rear weight on, and we'll need the bucket. After we've sold the stones to the crusher, that might give us enough to rent a bale collector. We can collect those bales up. Right, so we want to leave the forks over here somewhere. Yeah, here, just down next to the fuel station will do. Won't find them again. Right, connect up the bucket, but we want to empty all the potatoes out. We want to put potatoes in with the stones. And then we'll go fill up the trailer with the stones and move them over to the debris crusher. You, me, and debris. Right. Shouldn't take me very long to get this done. I know it looks a reasonable sized pile of stones, but it's you find when you tip things on the ground they always look a lot more than you'd expect. Having said that, I don't know how many thousand litres we've got here. Let's get them all picked up anyway. That's the goal. Now, you may be wondering what's going to happen on Monday. We finished Griffin, Indiana on Tuesday last week. And that means we've got 2 days free this week. I am starting a new series. It's going to be called Robert Scythe As Real As It Gets, where it's not going to be a role play, but we're going to be using as many mods as we can that make the game more realistic, which means it's going to be a much slower paced series, but mods like Maze Plus, the grease mod, so that we have to keep all our tools greased, Proceed, which I've never used before, the seed pack add-on, which means that we have to use the right seed for the crop that we're putting in and configure the seeder for it. I've also got the new straw pack by Creative Mesh installed. Now I don't know how that will affect Maze Plus yet, we'll have to wait and find out. We've got the mud mod, we've got rain pane, we have got slip destroys fields, anything that makes the game more realistic we are putting on. Obviously somewhere we will find some mod conflicts, but I wanted to get it as real as we possibly can. There will be mods that I'll be learning how to use as we progress, and I'm quite excited about that, because there are mods that mods that I've never used before, such as Proceed and Combine Experience, and mods like that that are just that are not ones that I have used before. But we'll be taking our time and we'll be using the Fairhead map to do it. I've already picked a farm and set it up. We're not going to start with small kit either. We're starting with fairly big, generously sized kit on a working farm, but we'll be learning as we go. Right, that's enough of that. Let's take this up to the debris crusher. 10,952 litres of stones. That's not too bad at all. But yeah, we'll take this up to the debris crusher. We'll see how much we get for it. I can't imagine it'll be a huge amount. And then we will rent a bale collector to get those bales in off the field. Right. I shall see you up there. Alright, here we go then. Crikey. There we go. Let's load all the stones out. And we'll get a lump sum of 975, or with the environmental score award, which is weird for stones, just over 1,000, so it's not terrible. It's not going to get us the bale collector, but it's not terrible. Right, we'll head down this track here, and then we'll go and rent the bale collector. That crop is looking particularly good. Do I need to spray it again for nitrogen? I'm not sure. Best to just jump out and run into it here. 420 out of 140 out of 120. So we're good there. It is worth me getting some lime on the field next time though. That's definitely going to be something I need to do. Yep, other mods on the As Real As It Gets series is going to be manure system mod, which means that I'll need to fill up the manure tankers with pipes, and the fertilizer spreader, the sprayer I should say, with pipes, and for herbicide and fertilizer. It's going to be very, very involved series. Like I said, it's not going to be as fast paced as other series. It's going to be a little bit of a learning curve for me as well. But I think it'll, yeah, I think it'll be really good fun actually. For both me and for you guys watching. Right, this can stay here all connected up. I'm going to use the Massey Ferguson, I think. Drop that off at the back. Go get the bale collector. I really do need to get a hose pipe at some point to keep these things clean. Right. Bale collectors, bale collectors. Right, there is only the one that I know of here that will do round bales. So we'll have to go with this one. £50,000 or lease for 2,500. Leasing it is. Time to head off. And we'll pick up the bale collector and go collect all the bales up, because that is what it is for. Look at that. Perfect. 24 bales we produced. And 24 bales fit on here. Absolutely perfect. Let's not drive over that field now I've planted it. Look at that. Superb. Now, it would be good to get some slurry on that field. However, I haven't got enough slurry at the minute. The question is, where am I going to put all these bales? I don't know if they'll fit into the store over here. We shall see. Right. Will they fit through these doors? They possibly will. It's not bad. Height-wise, we're a little bit scuppered, but it seems to be going alright. Now, the question is... Yes, where do they pivot around? About there. So, it should push them all back to the back wall, I hope. Seems to be doing rather well. That is good. Take them back a little bit further. That'll do nicely. Well, that worked out pretty well, didn't it? Look at that. Bang on. Well, that should keep us going for a little while anyway. We can now return the bale loader. What am I doing? I want to go in rented. Return the bale loader. There we are. Now, as for slurry, no point in getting the slurry spreader until we've got enough. How much slurry have we got? Oh, 27,000 litres. That's pretty good. I think we might have a look at slurry spreaders actually then. Slurry tankers. How much horsepower am I playing with? 245. That only takes 80. Obviously, I can't have anything too expensive. That would be my limit, wouldn't it? Yeah, can't afford that. It might have to be this one for now then. Which is fine. It's not a bad slurry spreader. Let's go pick it up and get some slurry spread onto the grass field. That leaves us with £35,000 to go towards our harvesters, our harvester rentals. We're not that close to needing them at the minute. When are we looking at? We're looking at... When are we? Potatoes, August, September. Parsnips is going to be October. And olives is always October. So not too bad. Not terrible. But yeah, it would be good to get that grass fertilised anyway. I should probably use the crop sensor on it as well. That might work quite well. Right, I'll get this back to the farm. And we'll get the crop sensor. We'll get this loaded up. And then we'll go from there. Alright, so we've got our crop sensor fitted. We've got our slurry tanker on. Go around the back here and we can load up with slurry. Get it from this point here. There we go. Yeah, we're going to have a few decent tank loads for this area over here. Ah, yes, we will need to spray these ones once they've germinated as well, won't we? But we'll do that with the fertilizer spreader, with a sprayer, sorry, not with the slurry tank. Slurry is for grass. Okay, so let's unfold that. And we can switch it on. And then we can start spreading slurry. I don't know how far this will go, this tank, but there we are. Not a bad working width at all. How are we looking at application rate? Is automatic. I'd say this was okay. I don't know what sort of slurry is what sort of nitrogen level is needed for grass, actually. Don't know at all. But this is going to give us a decent amount anyway. I might be able to do it again next month after we've done another growth stage. We shall have to see. At the minute we've used 50%, we're halfway around the headland. We can go and get at least one more full load and then another half load after that. So we'll easily be able to cover the field. Question is, will it be enough? I don't even know if the crop sensor is being used here or not. I really don't. Okay. 21% left. Get most of the field covered. Okay. Probably head down here and then go and get another load. Right, I'll finish this up. And then I think we're pretty much done for the day. Right, there we go. It says nitrogen value is good. We've got 40 out of 50. That's not too bad, is it? Get that folded up. I'd say we've done pretty well there. We'll just as we've got a bit left in the tanker, we'll just do the side of the grass down here. Won't hurt. Plus we'll have a bit more grass that's fully fertilised. Not that we need to fertilise this, it looks like it's pretty decent already. To be perfectly honest. But we might as well just use the rest of this slurry up on this bit anyway. Interesting that there's a bit of grass growing out there. I don't remember doing that bit, but anyway, 3, 2, 1, and we're all out. So I will leave the spreader up here. Perfect. Yes, I agree, cow. Moo. And we shall also leave that there. So I think we've done pretty well today. We've got a long way. Tomorrow, sorry, not tomorrow. Next Saturday, we will have this field here germinated, and we can get that sprayed for both herbicide and fertilizer. We've got all our fields growing now, so I shouldn't imagine it'll be too long until we're even harvesting that sorghum over there. Probably another couple of months, I think. There's rain on the way, so I'm going to get in the house and get nice and warm. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again very soon. Bye for now.